Yo, yo. Let me turn this down real quick. How's everybody doing today? I'm sorry I had to cut off on here um to get my mic set up. I think if that's believable. Um, I think we got action here. It doesn't really show me a response, but back to it. Said I didn't want to go to politics, but I did want to ask people since I've been getting questions in my inbox about all these. well, I got more about people want to know about rates. Um, but I've been in quite a few because back in Michigan, uh, I used to work for a dispensary, so the you know I guess that would come with the territory. But but I wasn't doing that to glorify it or have been through that situation to say this cool or fun. Definitely not. Um, definitely not. Hold on, because I actually was doing something on there, watching something on there. But yeah. So the mail-in ballots. I'm curious how everybody is feeling about that because I see a lot of people are gonna have to. 90% of the people probably are gonna have to mail in their shit, and I know that y'all got like 30 days before y'all gotta vote. And I mean, do you want to vote for a president that is sick or with possibilities of being sick? Does that make you think twice? You know what I'm saying? Like how healthy that person is. Does it make you pay attention to the other candidates more? These is questions that I have in my head as far as people that follow um these type of sorry, I'm looking like this. I got a wedding to go to soon. I'm just trying to get down these questions because I'm curious about certain things. As far as people thought processes or processes when it comes to these certain things. He's ill at this point, but in like left like 32, 30 some days or something like that, y'all Americans have to vote, and they can either vote for Sleepy Joe, or they can vote for him, which I don't think is too sleepy. He was very reactive when he was doing a lot of these crime bills and stuff like that. But or it can be a COVID survivor, or it could be the vice presidents. You know what I'm saying? The vice presidents, should be key in this election. People should be really paying attention to these vice presidents. I was always scared of Mike Pence when he was first running. Um, I like Pennsylvania, but I know Pennsylvania has a bad history, like a lot of states around here. You know what I'm saying? It's not everybody got bad past, but still, I don't know whose wounds would be more harmful. Would it be Pence's wounds or Kamala Harris's wounds? Which one has been directly aimed at harming me? And that's how I would assess an enemy or a target or anything. That's how you're supposed to assess it. Which one is harming you more? Which one is harming you in the short term? Which one is harming you in the long term? Which one is harming you now? Which one is harming you later? Pretty much, you know what I'm saying? These thought processes will help you eliminate situations. And um, I'm curious as to um, how people want to think about this. Because if they voting for Trump, like, yeah, we like Trump's policies and stuff like that, but what if he's not the one carrying them out? What if it's Pence? Are you okay with that? Are you perfectly fine with that? I mean, and it's not saying that it's supposed to be a problem with that. I mean, if this is your elected leader and he decided that he elected I'm sorry, I'm putting a split in here, but he decided that he thought that the person that works up under him was a good guy, obviously, or somebody that can contribute. You know, but I never really talk about politics because my friends say I sound like a Trump supporter. Just because I'm not a Democrat is what it is, you know. So I just want to know what your feelings is, what your radius is on voting on possibly a sick president. And I'm like I said, I'm going back to that. There's nothing wrong with that. Um, I remember at one time we was gonna vote for McCain or something like that, and he was like 90 something at the time. Can't remember what it was. Not even 90. It's like I feel like he was 90. Shit. Hold on. I'm just out here firing a lot of questions at you. There you go. Can you see me now? Sorry, I got so many goddamn Apple devices. One thing will go off, and another thing will go off, and then another thing. Like I got an iMac screen. I love it. Got the MacBook Pro right here. You know what these are, right? And then I normally will go into a soliloquy about how I'm not materialistic, right? But I'm not even going to go into all that. What I am going to say to you is I like that they function as one. I like that most of the equipment that you buy from Apple is in unity. Like it goes with each other. You know what I'm saying? It coincides or whatever you want to say. It's binary. And Apple is just binary. It just goes with this and it goes with that. It goes with this or it goes with that. It goes with this or it goes with that. So I like that, and I like that I can pick up an Apple device and recognize it. So yeah, it's a pretty little penny, but I mean, what don't you pay for? What do you pay for that's worth it that you get for cheap? You know, but sorry, just checking. We gotta make sure I'm not late for this reception. I mean, this wedding. Think about switching watches and put on my own. I got an engraved watch for my baby. I don't know if you can see this. I might have to freeze frame it. But it's made out of real wood. I think that's fucking hard. It works or whatever and everything and stuff like that. And I think it's cool. But then I got the Apple Watch and shit. So then I'll be like, but I utilize this one. So it's like, do you wear two watches? Or do you just take the L and just not take the Apple Watch that day? I don't know. But I got a nice little collection of watches. But I'm just trying to figure out what time everybody is on. Mhm. Okay. I'm just getting messages and shit, my fault. But on task. Mail-in ballots. How you feel about them? Is that with Trump being sick, does that make you just lean back to being a Democrat for the 50-50 people? Or for the people that was Democrat and went Republican? I'm curious to know. But off the streaming, there's things, man. There's things that's going on right now that I cannot speak about. I'm putting it in GMJ's light. I'm throwing it his way only because there's things in the cook that you don't want to say too premeditatedly, so that it gets snuffed out before it starts. So um, I'm not gonna be one of them people that's getting a check off that man. I respect the idea of what he's doing, but I'm looking forward to see what happens today. Like you said, it's gonna be a day of peace. It's gonna be a day of solidarity. People going there to mourn and celebrate. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna see how they go. But Trump sick. It's Saturday. You know what I'm saying? October's lit. You know I'm a big ass Buckeye fan, but me and my girl is from um, that team up north. From that, yeah. So we get a chance to beat her team this year again. It's getting close, man. It's getting like almost 3,900 days since they won it last time. So I was like, y'all got to keep playing to get that chance to win. But all that time without that mask, man. Was he sick at the debate, or was he sick after the debate, or before debate? I mean, how often was he getting tested? So I'm on here doing this investigating. I'm not even investigating. I'm really just aiming for four, to be honest. Everybody in action. Mhm. This nigga say he running the house while he in the hospital. So that could be so many different type of power plays, but I'm trying not to get into politics, but it's staying. I'm trying to watch news, man. He's been on world news. That's right, buddy. Um, it said when the United States sneezes, the world catches a cold. Okay, we're gonna put that on the world news for a minute. Maybe they stop talking about Donald. Oh, ooh, shit. I hate long eyelashes, though. Anyway, back to it. So, like I said, it's minor things that people can't really speak out about, and they just go into like on GMJ, which is cool, but the people that's trying to eat off of them, that's just ridiculous. That's just ridiculous. Like I don't wanna get no profit off of them. I wanna see how I wanna say this the right way. Because I don't want somebody watching this later. Mm. And I guess I would have to describe her too. I want to help him achieve his dream or what his goal is. It's not no damn dream. Ain't none of that Martin Luther King shit around here. But what his goal is all in all to show the world black unity, and that we not just some fuck ups or some subhumans or some offshoot. And he got some religion stuff in there too. And some of y'all probably ain't gonna like that. But that's cool. You should know yourself. Nah, take that back. That's not cool. That's not cool. If you don't know your history, and I'm not talking about somebody gave you or somebody told you. If you don't investigate your own and know about your own things and your own self, you won't constantly be fooled. Because what if the people that taught you that stuff was fooled? Anyway, um, his goal is black unity. That might include an exodus. That might mean leaving. Um, some of y'all ain't gonna like that, and I can understand why America wouldn't like that. We are y'all workers and y'all spenders, y'all consumers. If we were just to go consume in another country, who would buy your stuff? It's a y'all treat us like shit. But y'all need us. Y'all don't need us. Okay, don't say you need us. Y'all billionaires go be the top buyers of products in the world. Then y'all don't want to spend your money. That's not how things work. That's not how you make money. That's not how you come up. You need buyers. You once we left, y'all fucking around and probably let the Mexicans in after that. I'm like, man, well, shit, we need somebody to buy this shit up. You got a driver. It didn't matter if he had an American car or not, but you telling us to buy American. Do you have American vehicles? It'd be funny. These people that always try to promote things like that. So that's why I always say we need to leave out our country and maybe get us some money and show everybody, hey, so we can get a seat at the table. Because right now we getting disrespected and mistreated. It ain't just me saying it. I ain't no BLM motherfucker either. So don't even try to put me on that shit. Because I watched all the protests in the 60s. I grew up reading Final Cause, stealing change from my mom so I can buy newspapers or donate money to the brothers out there in the NOI, and I was out there on my corners with suits on, hot as hell, handing out papers. And they'd give them to you if you was black, but they would love a donation and shit. This was at a time where, change was still good too. You can go in the store with 25 cents and leave with like, you know, at least 8 things. Shit, a bag of chips. I remember when a bag of chips. Debbie Cakes was really still a quarter back then. But anyway, so it wasn't even that big of a deal. Newspapers was just getting to like 125. I know because I used to deliver the motherfuckers around, man. But all in all, I grew up off that little shit, so I knew that the protesting never was the way. I always was sad with how Martin Luther King led things in certain situations. So I'm glad that Grandmaster Jay is coming out with that fire, like Malcolm X came out with when he felt like he was being hindered, held back. Um, does that make it bad? Yeah, but see the thing about what people don't understand about Grandmaster Jay and White when he say I'm not scared of anything, it's because he understands what happens to black people anyway, and he figured I'm damned if I do, I'm damned if I don't. Which makes more sense. It's a lot of people that's out here logically in their head like shit. I can just be laying in the bed and get killed. So like you know what I mean? Like and no one's gonna get in trouble. So and then you tell them like, hey nah, just chill out, just be cool. But it's like nah, tomorrow I could just be laying in my bed and get killed. So I might as well just fuck shit up. Like I got so much anger, and you don't understand. A lot of people's ancestors' energy is coming out of them. That's why a lot of these young kids is angry, and they can't even tell you why. It's because they old grandmother coming out of their ass, or they go great 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 grandmother coming out of their ass. That recessive gene that's been gone for so long, and it'll finally pop back out. And it is what it is. I mean, mm, I wish it didn't have to be this way. I think America's is a beautiful country because it has a lot of things that you can do. But at the same time, shit, y'all don't fuck with us. Black people smart. We can go to another country and build some shit on our own. You ain't gotta fuck with us. You don't. Get rid of us. Pay. Get us a big ass boats. Y'all bring us over here on boats. Get us off on boats. I guarantee you. I know somebody that know how to drive boats. I don't know about cruise ships, but it's definitely training programs for that. We get shit popping. Go get us some boats. And we don't even want 50 million, 50 million plus, because I know that's how much we got here now. And there's almost probably about another 9, 10 million inside the prison system. Shit. But shit, I take 10 and the 10 in the prison system. Yeah, I can keep the murderers and the rapists, so keep them locked down. I ain't to judge all that. But all I'm saying is this man's got a good idea for black unity. And I've always thought we need to go, we need to move or be in a separate area and just go back to how the Native Americans just ran things like, hey, this is our land. But if you build a house on that motherfucker, it's your house. You know what I'm saying? If you do this on this motherfucker, it's your shit. You know what I'm saying? It's like, it was a it was an overall government, I guess, the elders, but throughout, people knew what was wrong and people knew what was right, and people knew what their punishments was going to be already from just doing the things that they did. It wasn't no big old hocus pocus thing about like, oh, you gotta see, yeah, um, gotta go through this, you gotta go through that, you gotta prove this, you gotta. It's causing for more confusion. If another man went inside another woman's home, not properly or not notifying somebody, and then the young lady in the home died, the man that entered that home is supposed to be punished. It don't matter if it's a mistake. That's why people feel hurt these to this day. You know what I'm saying? When little kids get harmed, and they just say, "Well, it was a mistake," but in that person's chest, it don't feel like it's something still hurt. You know what I mean? It's still unsolved or unjustified. You know, to them. So even though you feel like, oh, it was justified because you made a mistake or something, but that's not justice. Who is that justice for? The police officer was supposed to be executing justice, but he executed someone and didn't even have the reason to be executing justice before. So that's why we need to exit and be amongst ourselves. We won't nobody be kicking in no door. And if we feel like somebody is in our community selling drugs, we're gonna go, oh, we're gonna go holler at them. We're gonna go about, we might won't even need to go that deep because everybody should have respect for each other. But it's gonna be a few men out the community or maybe a few young women out the community. And they're gonna go knock on the door. And then they're gonna holler at us like, hey, bro, I heard you was moving stuff around for such and such a few huts down. And we don't need none of that around here. We need to see what's going on. And we ain't try to bust in your shit. But at this point, we feeling like we need to check for drugs. Now they could have either went one way or the other. But like I said, you came with some other people. They came with some other people. Now I could escalate or I could de-escalate. There might be ways to do that better. I ain't trained for that shit. You know, I'm trained at TTG, so I'm just going to go. I'm just going to go. But um but yeah, but that's not what they did because they felt like it was some salty shit going on anyway. So they didn't even tell everybody what was going on. So now the people they had in the group that came with them wouldn't even have been there if they knew all these pieces on the puzzle. So that's what I'm saying as far as when it goes with these little minor mistakes and stuff like that. Just gotta be more open. Cause this shit right here, it draws shit like this. It draw men like Grandmaster Jay, men like me that get upset about things that don't make sense. Like we were all taught math, basic arithmetic, basic algebra, some geometry. You know what I'm saying? Some people got calculus, some people got other um, math classes and stuff like that. But we all know there's always a cause and an effect. And then when you don't, the if the ending was one thing, but the beginning sound all garbled up on like what was the reasoning, what was the mind state behind it, what was the legislation behind it, and then you can't even figure that out, and then y'all still got to the ending, and you know the ending, regardless of what it was, that wouldn't have been the punishment of don't make no sense. But yeah, man. I don't want one motherfucker talking about black on black crime on my shit again. And the reason why I want to say that is because 85% of white people that are killed by fucking white people. We barely kill them motherfuckers. Rarely. Blue moons come more often than we take a white man's life. So I don't want nobody to be sitting here talking to me about black on black crime when white on white people still killing each other. They take their picks on us. Every race kill us every year. Check the FBI records. They probably ain't gonna show you this year. 2020 been crazy. But check 2018. I'll pull them up. I don't even think I got them messages no more. I had to get rid of so much, but y'all can pull it up. Go to the FBI, the Federal Bureau of Investigation, and look up the kill death ratio on black people. They got it broken down by race. It. No, I don't think that should not. Oh, I want to unmute this.
In broad day, were dispatched
And
to
then
a
mute
shooting
this.
in the 4200 block of West Fond du Lac Avenue. Upon arrival, officers and personnel located 7 shooting victims here at that location. The victims are both male and female and range between the ages of 24 and 48 years of age. The victims were transported to a local hospital where they are being treated for their injuries.
But
Right
yeah,
now, all
go
of
to
them are
that
in stable
page
condition.
and you can look up.
The circumstances surrounding the incident
You can look
are
it up.
under investigation.
I probably still
We are
got the
seeking
bookmark
an unknown
on my
suspect
Safari
at this
though.
time. We are requesting
Is this it?
that anyone who may have information regarding this shooting call Milwaukee Police Department.
Oh no, this is
at
the number of
935
homeless people. I'm sorry, I'll be doing a lot of research, and so that's a
or
little
Milwaukee Crime Stoppers
research on homeless people.
414-224-TIP. And I just want to say that our prayers are with the victims and their family members during this terrible time.
But yeah,
This is a
you go
terrible
to
situation.
that, you can look it
This
down. They break it
brazen
down in
act
the
that
chart.
was
They tell you
done
like
in broad daylight is just
the
unacceptable in
they
our
tell you
city.
male or female, the
We are working
percentage of male and
feverishly to try
female
to
on the
identify
victim
who
and
committed this act.
the suspect
I'll take
or the
any
criminal
questions.
or the what's the name. Yeah, they got it broken down. But you do that, you check
Yeah,
that
so
out,
if you look,
man. You'll see the real skinny on black and white. And that's just 1 year. Go back to the next one. Peel back another page. Peel back another page. Peel back another. And you'll see things are pretty consistent with, I mean, as far as the murder rate or whatever, for other races in America, yeah, pretty much consistent. There ain't too many spikes. Even when it's a spike in one city, it's lower in another one. So I mean, it's still in the balance out for as far as like the FBI. You know what I'm saying? Because they like the whole nation. I can see as far as a police station, they can be like one specific one. They're like, yeah, 2017. So it's a bad one for us. But anyways, I'll be back, man. I gotta get ready. I gotta get out of here. See ya. Shalom.